Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. This is going to be your typical grinding episode. Still grinding up Rowan and Squall with the lovebirds. Let's take a look at their HP actually. I think last time I played, I didn't heal up before I saved. Not that anything out here could really kill me, but I don't want to let my HP get too low, you know, because it could kill me if I do that. Because just ignore my HP and just continue battling until the enemy kills me, then fuck it, I could die. I'm a little bit bummed out by Defend. I was hoping that Defend would just be your typical Defend from any other Final Fantasy game and just instantly happen. The character just uses Defend and then their turn is over and they're taking half damage. But in this, I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you. But when you use Defend, there's like a 3-second animation. And I'm trying to get through these battles as fast as possible, so I'm just... And Squall is the heavy hitter here. I've got Holy jumped to his attack, and he's got strength plus 20 and 40% plus. I've been leveling him in strength with strength bonus ever since I got Ifrit or whatever, or whichever Guardian Force, if it's the Nasty Boys, whatever. Like, watch, I'll show you Defend on this one. So you watch this, 9999, killed it in one hit. Now Defend takes like 3 seconds. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying just a minute ago. Oh yeah, I've got strength bonus on him, and I have had it on him probably maybe since level 20, I want to say. So his strength is pretty high now. So that's why he's doing quad 9 damage to some of these enemies. Let's take a look at his strength, actually. Status. It's 231, yeah. Oh, I've got Bite bonus going on him too. Just for shits and giggles. Because he's already doing quite a bit of damage. I could put on like strength plus 20% on him and he'd be doing quad 9 to everybody. But I'd rather have the Bite bonus. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that try and get away with not leveling at all until they have access to 4 different stats. That's not me. I'm trying to make this a true level 100 run, and it never will be that. But I'm not moving on with the story until 5 of my 6 characters are level 100. Yep. So. Message struck first. How fucking dare you, man? How dare you? Everybody levels! Yay! I wish I could say that in 20 minutes Squall's gonna be level 100, but I don't know if that's very realistic. And it pisses me off that I fight these little guys. They give less than 100 fucking experience. Bullshit. And what is he using on me now? I've never seen this before. His soul is traveling into my character and cause him damage. Okay. One hit kill, bitch. I think they're weak to fucking Holy too, but maybe no. If they were weak to Holy, I'd be doing quad 9 to them. See, that was less than 50 for Renoa. See what I'm gonna do instead of doing anything with Renoa? I'm not gonna do anything with her. got a little bit of holy on her too, but her strength is so low that it's pathetic. And especially since every time I level up, the enemies are getting harder too. Yep, just your typical grinding episode. Let me think of a good topic to just blabber on about while I sit here grinding. Let me think. Okay, I'm excited about Pokemon Sword and Shield. From what I've seen so far, it looks really cool. They brought gyms back, which is so awesome. And it looks like they're not just gyms, they're like fucking stadiums. And then you make your Pokemon grow giant. I guess that's the whole theme of this generation. Generation 8, I think? Or is this Generation 9 already? I don't know. Let's see, Generation 5, then Generation 6 was X and Y. Generation 7 was Sun and Moon, so this is Generation 8. So, but a lot of the big controversy about it right now is that there is no national dex. There are going to be some Pokemon that exist in all other games. Well, not all other games, but that exist in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, that will not be present in any form at all in Sword and Shield. And you cannot just open up your bank and upload them. They will be enabled. You will be enabled to use, I don't know, maybe 200, 300 Pokemon. I don't know how many. I mean, they're up to 800 or 900 Pokemon total now. 1,000 fucking Pokemon out there, and I guess there is a limit on the amount of data they can put in this game. Unfortunately, because it's pretty messed up that. Well, maybe it's not messed up, but I don't know what the right word is. But I guess it's just disappointing that there are these kind of limitations. Maybe there will be a patch someday or some DLC where you can. I'm sure that eventually on this, they have to be working on Switch all Pokemon. Nami Rush, take that, you little righty. Maybe in a future generation. I started up a game with FF7 recently. Yesterday, I think. And, I was thinking about making a video just talking about the FF7 remake and all the new info that's come out since E3 happened. But I'll just talk about it right now instead. I think FF7 remake, I was really not that excited about it because I thought that they were gonna go make it more like FF15, which FF15 was fun, and I enjoyed playing it a lot. Like I really enjoyed just driving around, and you could play whatever song you wanted on the radio from all these different FF games and shit, and like all the hunts and stuff. And the story was not. There wasn't these long, drawn-out scenes of story. Like it was pretty modest as far as cutscenes go. And the game really wasn't that long. If you took out all the hunts in that game, you'd have like a 5 or 10 hour game. And that's fucking messed up. And I'm not talking about the episodes. I'm not playing no goddamn episodes. If it has to be DLC, it's not the real game. It's not the original game. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as far as FF7 Remake goes, I was afraid that the battle system was going to be exactly like FF15 or even worse, and there was going to be no turn-based. Like, if it was up to me, all future and all current Final Fantasy games would be turn-based. Like, the only one that I can forgive is FF12, and that's because the gambit system. But you have control over your gambits. You have control over what everyone does, and as you progress through the game, you have more and more control over what your characters are doing, and you actually input commands for them to enact. And that's where I'll say that even though it's not turn-based, it's still really awesome and fun because you have control over what your characters are doing, and it's still like the ATB gauge fills, and the ATB gauge fills, and you're still doing normal shit. But I was afraid that FF7 wasn't going to be that way, but it looks like FF7 is going to be half action, half turn-based. You play action, you just slice shit up with your sword, doing all these little melee attacks, which are kind of do piddly damage, but all the while you're building up an ATB gauge by all this damage that you're doing. It's not just time that fills the ATB gauge, it's your attacks that fill it. And once your attacks have filled the ATB gauge, you enter Matrix mode, where time slows down to a crawl, and no, you enter Max Payne mode or whatever. Or you enter Judge Dredd. No, not Judge Dredd, just Dredd the movie, where they took that drug and then the drug made time slow down. That's what it's going to be like in FF7 Remake. And once you're in the slowed down time, that is when you will enter commands from a turn-based action menu. And this is what really excites me. So there's still strategy. Like, my strategy for FF15 was just spam the fucking super attack that you can do. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a super dash that you do into the enemy, or some kind of shit like that. And it takes up MP, but it does a lot of damage. So if you just spam it, and then use an elixir, you can just keep spamming it. And you can buy elixirs in any fucking store. So, at a certain point. So, all I did in that game was spam this one attack. I can't remember what it was called. It was the attack where you teleport around? Well, you teleport into the enemy, and that's what you do. That's all I did in FF15. And you could only control one character at a time. And it was always Noctis, I guess I don't know if you could. In the original version of FF15, could you switch to your different party members? I don't think you could. Let's take a look at what Renoa's magic is at right now. 115, eh? Well, that's not good enough to actually try to use her to attack with magic. Unfortunately. Maybe in another 20 or 30 levels we'll be at that point. But no, I've got HP, magic, and spirit bonuses on her right now. So that's what I'm working on with her. She's going to be a special defense tank. Oh wow, this guy's using meteor around me. He's actually doing something. Okay, that's FF7 Remake's status right now. The voice actors they've got, that you can hear in the trailers, seem fine. Elemental attack junction on Gyarados. Yeah, if they had gotten the same voice actors as Advent Children, that would have been cool, if just for consistency's sake. But I guess that's not a priority or whatever. Or even the same voice actor from Kingdom Hearts. Isn't Cloud in that game and he talks? I don't know. Sephiroth in that game, I think he's played by Lance Bass. Or fucking insane. Which, that always blew my mind. Let's talk about FF8 Remastered more. Wonder what the font's gonna look like. It's gonna be all HD and shit. I mean, the way it looks even better than the FF9 remastered that they did, which is not called remastered, but the graphics are definitely better than the PS1 version, the PC version, I should say. 999, yes! 9999, I should say. He's staring. What's he doing with his stare? Fuck him. I wonder if it's just gonna be a straight up remaster like FF10 was, or I wonder if there's gonna be bonuses. Like I already speculated, there's gonna be a speed up mode, so you can speed up battle and shit. There might be an aura mode where you can always be in your limit break. There might be a quad 9 mode where everybody does quad 9 damage no matter what they're doing. There could be no encounters mode, which I guess they've already implemented that with Diablos. That was part of, I think FF7 and FF9 both, you can enter no encounters mode, so you're not running into random battles. But you can already do that in FF8 throughout the game, once you've mastered some abilities on Diablos. All we've seen so far is a couple character models. I guess all 6 main characters. We've seen them in their remastered glory. And I'm kind of winding down. I think this is going to be the last battle. But final thoughts, FF8 Remastered, can't wait till it comes out. I might buy it on my PS4 and my PC. If my PC can run it, I'll pay for it again. I'll pay for it twice. Even though I bought FF8 when it came out on PS1, I bought it on my PS3 from the Play Store or the PlayStation Store, and I bought it on my PC through Steam. And I was given a copy of it for PS1, and I put it on my PSP at certain points in my life. Even though the PSP was a great system, my screen eventually fucked up, and I couldn't play it anymore. I couldn't see anything on the screen anymore. But that's just a hazard of that technology, I guess. So Squall is level 87 in the next episode. I don't know if I'm going to do another grinding episode, but depends on if I have anything to say. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and peace out. In the next one, it'll be pretty cool. Anyway, bye.